Discover iOS 26, liquid glass, live translation, and more features. Imagine this. Your iPhone is about to get a complete makeover that will change how you interact with it daily. From a stunning design refresh to features that feel like they're straight out of science fiction. iOS 26 is packed with innovations. But here's where it gets controversial. Some users may find these changes overwhelming, while others will embrace them wholeheartedly. So, which side will you fall on? Let's dive into what Apple has in store. The next major iteration of Apple's operating system, iOS 26, is set to arrive alongside the rumored iPhone 17 lineup in September or October. Developer betas are already rolling out, and a public beta is expected soon. Among the standout updates is Liquid Glass, a bold new design language transforming the entire Apple ecosystem, from iPhones to iPads, watches, and TVs. Liquid Glass introduces a fresh visual aesthetic characterized by transparency and adaptability. Think of it as a digital representation of real-world glass, responding dynamically to light and colors around it. For instance, the lock screen now boasts an enhanced 3D effect powered by machine learning, giving depth to your background photos. The time display morphs fluidly when interacting with elements like images or notifications, creating a truly interactive experience. But there's more than just good looks. A redesigned camera app takes minimalism to the extreme, stripping away clutter and focusing on simplicity. Swipe gestures replace hidden menus, making navigation intuitive. Meanwhile, the Photos app finally addresses years of user frustration with a cleaner interface and better organization tools. Remember scrolling endlessly through disorganized albums? Those days might be over. And this is the part most people miss. A phone app isn't just getting a facelift. It's becoming smarter. Features like call screening automatically answer unknown callers, prompting them to state their purpose before disturbing you. Hold Assist detects hold music and mutes it until a live agent is available, saving you from endless loops of elevator tunes. Messages also sees significant upgrades, including colorful backgrounds and dynamic polls within group chats. Ever lost track of lunch plans buried deep in a thread? Polls ensure everyone stays aligned without needing to scroll back endlessly. Additionally, improved spam detection keeps unwanted texts at bay. Safari embraces the liquid glass philosophy too, floating the tab bar above web pages for easier access. FaceTime adopts a streamlined approach, hiding controls during calls to maximize screen space. And if you've ever struggled to sing along to foreign language songs, the Music app now offers real-time lyric translations and pronunciation guides, a game changer for global music lovers. Apple Intelligence continues to evolve quietly behind the scenes, enhancing apps like Maps and Wallet. Maps learns your frequent routes and alerts you to delays, while Wallet introduces digital IDs for TSA screenings and simplifies tracking purchases across platforms. Even gaming gets a boost with a dedicated Games app, streamlining access to Apple Arcade titles. Live translation is another highlight, enabling near real-time conversations across languages in Messages, FaceTime, and Phone. Imagine chatting effortlessly with someone who speaks a different language. It's almost magical. Yet not all updates made headlines during Apple's keynote. Did you know AirPods with the H2 chip can remotely trigger video recording on your iPhone? Or that accessibility options now cater specifically to Braille users? These subtle tweaks reflect Apple's commitment to inclusivity and convenience. So, what do you think? Are these enhancements worth the upgrade, or do they feel unnecessary? With iOS 26 compatible with devices as old as the iPhone 11, millions of users will soon weigh in. Will you join the conversation? Apple unveils iOS 26 public beta with liquid glass redesign. Biggest iPhone update since 2013. Get ready for a dramatic iPhone makeover. Apple unveils iOS 26. Imagine waking up to a completely transformed iPhone experience. That's exactly what Apple has in store for us with the release of iOS 26, the biggest iPhone software redesign since 2013. At the annual Worldwide Developers Conference in Cupertino, California, Apple introduced a new design language called Liquid Glass that's set to revolutionize the way we interact with our iPhones. What's behind the Liquid Glass design? So what exactly is Liquid Glass? In a nutshell, it's a design language that replaces traditional button and menus with translucent, animated versions that mimic the look of flowing glass. This radical new interface is not just a cosmetic update. It's a game changer that will transform the way we navigate our apps. And the best part? You can try it out for yourself with the public beta preview of iOS 26. How to get your hands on iOS 26? To experience the future of iPhone design, simply enroll on Apple's website. Then head to the Settings menu, select General, Software Updates, and finally, Beta Updates. This will give you access to the public beta version of iOS 26, which is available to iPhone users in the US and other countries. A new era for iPhone design. The release of iOS 26 marks a significant milestone in iPhone design. Since the introduction of iOS 7 in 2013, which brought a flatter, more minimalist look to the iPhone, we haven't seen a redesign of this magnitude. And with Liquid Glass, Apple is pushing the boundaries of what's possible in mobile design. But that's not all. In addition to the new design language, Apple has also updated the phone app to combine recent calls and voicemails into one screen, making it easier to manage your communications. And to help you stay one step ahead of spam calls and texts, the company has added more advanced screening tools to the iPhone software. The missing piece? Siri updates. But here's where it gets interesting. Despite promises of major updates to Siri, Apple's AI-powered voice assistant, these features are noticeably absent from iOS 26. According to Apple, we won't see these updates until 2026. But don't worry, there are still plenty of clever new features to explore, including real-time translations inside iMessage and FaceTime, and the ability to visually search using the information inside a screenshot. The future of iPhone design. So what does the future hold for iPhone design? With the release of iOS 26, Apple is setting the stage for a new era of innovation and creativity. And with the public beta preview, you can be a part of it. So what are you waiting for? Try out iOS Places today and experience the future of iPhone design for yourself. What do you think? iPadOS 26 public beta. Huge Mac-like multitasking and liquid glass design. Get ready for a game changer. iPadOS 26, now available as a public beta, is a massive leap forward for iPad users. It's not just a design refresh, it's a productivity revolution, bringing the iPad closer to the Mac's capabilities for those who crave that power. The iPad has shed its identity crisis. No longer does it strive to be the future of computing. iPadOS 26 lets it embrace its true self, offering a seamless blend of simplicity and multi-window multitasking. Apple's Glass Act. Apple is rolling out a new design language across all its operating systems, and iPadOS is getting a glassy makeover. The liquid glass elements add a translucent, distorted effect, but it's a delicate balance. Apple is experimenting with various techniques to maintain readability while keeping the cool, transparent look. The design is a mixed bag on the iPad. Some elements shine while others are hard to read. Given the evolving nature of the design, I'll hold off on harsh criticism for now. But Apple needs to nail this quickly, or it should simplify and refine the glass elements before release. Windows and menus, iPad's Mac moment. iPadOS 26 marks a bold shift in Apple's approach to windowing and multitasking. It's a complete overhaul, drawing inspiration from the Mac. Gone are the days of limited window resizing and placement. Now you can freely arrange windows, overlap them, and control them with familiar stoplight buttons. Apple has embraced the Mac's windowing system, and it works seamlessly on all compatible iPads, even the iPad mini. The flexibility is impressive, and it feels natural whether you're using a keyboard and trackpad or your fingers. For those who prefer a more traditional iPad experience, the feature can be easily toggled on or off in Control Center. Menu bar, a Mac-like addition. After years of speculation, Apple has introduced a menu bar for apps in multi-window mode. It's a subtle but powerful addition, offering a familiar interface for accessing app functions. The menu bar is centered, a slight deviation from the Mac's design, but it's a welcome feature for iPad users accustomed to the Mac's interface. Pro features, podcasts and files. iPadOS 26 brings a solution for audio and video professionals. With local background recording, podcasters and video editors can now record audio or video locally while participating in calls. A feature long awaited by iPad users in the audiovisual field. The Files app has also received a significant upgrade, offering a more Finder-like experience. Users can now customize the This View, sorting files by creation or last modified date, and see the type and size of files. Folders now have disclosure triangles, allowing users to expand and view contents, a simple yet effective improvement. Shortcuts and background tasks. Shortcuts in iPadOS 26 are smarter and more powerful. The new Use Model action integrates Apple's AI models and ChatGPT, enabling the creation of complex workflows. This, combined with the ability for apps to perform lengthy tasks in the background, transforms the iPad into a more capable professional tool. New apps and updates. The addition of Preview, a beloved Mac utility, to the iPad is a significant upgrade. It offers a seamless experience for viewing PDFs and other files, especially for Apple Pencil users. The Journal app, previously iPhone only, has finally made its way to the iPad and Mac, offering a more intuitive journaling experience. A new Photos experience. Apple has revisited the Photos app's design, defaulting to the library view with collections accessible from the sidebar. This change aims to showcase Apple's intelligent photo surfacing features, encouraging users to explore their entire photo library. A professional productivity boost. iPadOS 26 is a public beta, but the early signs are promising. The new windowing system, improved Files app, background recording, and live activities for background tasks make the iPad feel more ready for professional use. While not everyone seeks a professional productivity tool, the iPad Pro's pricing demands a software experience to match its hardware capabilities, and iPadOS 26 delivers on that promise. What do you think about these changes? Do you find the new features exciting or unnecessary? Share your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to hear your opinions.